Hi, folks. We're gonna play some kids in some malls. Yay! I have our
Yeah.
character names, and then if you don't know us, there's like names in the descriptions, and also, hi. If people want to say their actual names too, we can start off with that while I get the other things set up on my phone.
All right. Who wants to start?
You're talking.
All right. Well, I'm Allison. You can see those are my socials. Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm Olivia.
Yeah, there
you
we
can
go.
see mine should be on there too.
Also, pronouns are character pronouns, BT dubs.
Oh,
Hi.
yes.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Amadea. I use they, them pronouns.
I'm Aaron. Oh.
Not to interrupt, but hi Zen. I'm going to fight you.
You can't fight people, Allie.
Listen, Zen comes into my chat, says puns, talks about spiders. I can fight Zen if I want to. Luca, don't you have to sleep? Oh my goodness. Also, I was gonna use Streamlabs OBS, but then my computer was like, if you do this, I'll combust. So we're back on regular OBS, which means no alerts.
That's okay. You would just be very distracted by alerts, though.
Yes.
I don't get that many alerts, but I just thought it would be cool to fill the empty space in the overlay. And then it was like, excuse me, do you want your computer to set on fire? And then I was like, no.
Maybe don't want that outcome. I think it would be less than ideal.
I mean, that would be a really good
But-
reason for me to get a desktop.
Just pressuring you to get it.
Yep.
Can I interrupt to tell Luca to go to sleep, please?
Yep. All right, so
I see you.
we all created characters already. We rolled on the pretty dice thing to see what our characters would be like, and then also made up more stuff for them. And so we're gonna go around and we're gonna introduce our characters, and then we're going to go around and we're each gonna say the relationship we have with one other character. So we don't have to define all the relationships, and we'll figure that stuff out, but we're gonna do that. And someone else go first while I bring up my character sheet.
Imagine. Yep.
Okay, I guess I'll go first. So my character's name is Alex. She, her pronouns. She is a jock who works at the food court.
I guess I'll say mine since it goes in. I'm playing Nat. They are a nerd, which I always end up rolling when I play this game, all 2 times I've played it. It's just fitting. They also work at the food court, and oh yeah, their goal is they want to do a crime.
Oh, my goal is to discover a secret.
Ooh, I just want to
Ooh.
be out here, be gay, do crimes, y'all.
That's so valid.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
And because I'm too lazy to figure it out, they just look like me but taller and long hair. That's the official statement of what they look like, because character creation, that's for people who plan.
Mood.
Aaron, you want to go next?
All right.
Sure. I'm gonna be playing Colby. They them. Look aggressively ginger. Freckles for days. Undercut, long hair pulled up in a bun. Vague grunge style. Saves their bullshit. They work at Vinyl Threads. It's a thrift store that also doubles as a vinyl record store. They are the popular kid, even though they don't really talk to anyone. Everyone just seems to know who they are. They're mostly an introvert, but the store is their comfort zone. And goal? Ask someone out. They have a crush, and homecoming's in 3 weeks.
Fun.
Allison, do you want to go just so we can leave the soft girl for last?
Okay.
Y'all don't know about the soft girl, but I love her.
Excellent. So I am playing Riley, she, her pronouns. I work in housewares. I am the definition of a scene kid. My entire outfit probably comes from Hot Topic or Zoomies. And I just really want to quit. I don't want to be here. But yeah.
All right, Amadee.
So my kid is Harriet. She's a prep and she works in the homeware store, and she really wants to ask someone out. Yeah. And she's just really soft, and she's trying her best, and she wants to get into a good college after school, and she's trying to get money, and yeah, she's just doing her thing.
Adorable.
Mm-hmm. Excellent.
So now we need to go around and we'll each describe our relationship with one other character. Oh gosh, if anyone knows one, they can go.
I got one.
Or okay.
I imagine that Riley is my cool friend because she's always trying to get out of work, so she's hanging out at the food court a lot, and I just think that's like, ooh, a rebel pug hanging out. But you probably don't talk to me a ton because you're just trying to avoid work.
Yeah. I like that.
I
I
think
tolerate you as my excuse to get out of work.
I
For
think
sure.
I actually also know Riley. And I
Everyone
think
just knows Riley.
well, I think that we're neighbors. And
Okay.
I think that I'm not old enough to drive, and so my parents have made an arrangement with your parents that you'll drive me to work because we both work at the mall, and like you don't really talk to me in the car, but you do let me pick from your CDs, which is cool.
Okay.
I think Harriet probably has a crush on Colby. They're really cool, and Harriet is not. So
Like, yeah. Colby probably digs Harriet because Colby's like this innocent child. I can introduce her to everything I'm into.
Oh.
yeah.
Oh, and also Riley and Harriet work together.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Important point. Okay, Allison, who do you know?
What?
Who do you know? Who does Riley know? And how does she know them?
Oh, jeez. I should have thought about this beforehand. I was just listening.
That's why I went first.
I mean, I know all of you, like you, your character, etc. Let me just remember names real quick. It's fine. I'm on top of the game.
I feel that.
Yep. I am definitely indifferent to Nat, but I tolerate the driving because my parents make me.
Yep.
And they won't let me have the car unless I drive Knack. So it's not my most favorite of skills, of requirements, but you know, I have to do it.
Alright, so we have to create the mall. So, do 3 people want to roll for this? Who wants to
I'll
roll
roll
for
for
the...
one of them.
Okay, Erin, you roll for the first one. You're rolling for which mall?
2. Okay. It's a strip mall.
Is it a strip mall?
Alright. So, strip mall, and then who wants to roll for what's going on?
I can.
I can. Oh, you go for it.
Okay, you can roll a third one. 1.
The mall is closing.
Oh,
You're like,
No.
no.
And then someone needs to roll and see who's messing stuff up.
All right, I'll roll for that one.
Okay.
2, the popular team.
Oh no.
Oh, this will be interesting.
Yep, so that is what is taking place. So the way that this game is set up is you have different beats during the day. So the list of the beats are opening, morning, lunch, evening, closing, and after hours. And then each of us get to have our own scene, and then you can choose which characters you're including in that scene. So if you saw the Uncommon Trust play Hillfolk, it kind of reminds me of that scene-wise, where you can choose, but people can request to be in the scene. But the active player is the one who like chooses, and then so each of us will get to do one in opening, morning, etc. There's a table to roll on if we want to mix stuff up. And then what we really care about are stats. You have 2 stats, corporate and cred. So corporate is for when you want to do good work, impress a customer, deal with management, or follow the rules. And then cred is when you want to fit in with other employees, do something sneaky, abuse your power, or break the rules. And then when you do something and that you have to roll for, you describe your actions and you roll 1 die. You roll 2 dice if it's oh gosh. Blessed. Okay. You roll 2 dice if there's something in your backstory that like can factor into it or in your character stuff.
Okay.
And then you get a 3rd dice if someone helps you. But if you fail, you kind of have to describe your own complications and stuff. And those complications will apply to the person who helped you if you still fail. So you want to roll underneath your number. And so if you roll less, you succeed. If you roll equal to your stat, things get complicated. And then greater than the stat, you just fail. And you describe how things go wrong. If you roll a 6, things are much, much worse.
Oh no.
But so both of your stats start out at 3, and your stats will add up to 6 at all times. So whenever you roll for an action, you decide if either of these following statements are true, and then adjust your stats. So when you succeed by perfectly executing a plan or following the rules, you move 1 point from cred to corporate. And then when you find success in chaos or impulsiveness by breaking the rules, move 1 from corporate to cred. So basically it like balances out depending on what you're doing in story. You can voluntarily do stuff like that. So there's something that can happen. You can max out. If you ever reach 6 in one of your stats, if your corporate stat reaches 6, you sell out and buy into what the man is selling. If your cred stat reaches 6, you give everyone the finger and walk out. Either way, you max out. You're no longer working with the group. You may even be actively opposing the group. You become a chaotic and unpredictable force in the mall.
Oh,
So good.
oh man.
And then there's after hour stuff, but we'll get to that at the end. And yeah, that's mostly it. That's most of it.
All right.
So we're gonna start off with our opening beat. So I guess I'll take the first scene of our opening beat, and I will just include Riley, I guess, since it would make sense that we're kind of driving in together. I assume it's a weekend since we're children.
Yes.
Or it's summer. No, it's not summer. Let's say it's a weekend. Keep it simple.
Okay.
Luca, you know I can see you, right?
I am upset.
So yeah, that's the scene I kind of want to say. I think we'll probably be like just about arriving at the mall, if that's good with you.
Okay.
So yeah. I think I'm kind of like sitting back in your car, and
I'm definitely meant to be parking in the back of the parking lot, though, because like the front is for customers. But I am parking as close as I can to the building because I don't want to be outside.
I'm definitely not pointing that out. I'm like glad that I don't have to go further. Actually, no. Here's the thing. You parked really close to the entrance to your store.
Mm-hmm.
And the food court is like all the way across the mall. But I'm just like, I just sit there and I'm like, thanks for the ride, Riley.
Yep. I'm walking in. I have parked, locked the doors. I'm walking in.
All right, I'm gonna take off to my store so that I won't be late, and then I'll call that scene. That, like, I know it was short, but it was truly beautiful.
That's so cute.
All right, someone else can call the next scene. It can be like wherever. It's just like opening time.
Let's see. Very cute.
No.
Oh.
A special guest.
Blessed.
Guest has arrived.
Truly blessed on this day.
No.
I'm hoping a chonky boy will come visit me, but I'm not feeling lucky.
Well.
We'll see. We'll see if I can lure one over. But who wants to take the next scene of the opening phase?
I guess I can. So you're going to the food court, and I imagine that I picked like one of my accessories is like my soccer backpack because I'm just one of those people that's like got the backpack and it's ready, and so I'm like got like my little uniform top on, but I have like really long basketball shorts on, so I'm just like running towards you, which is like probably kind of alarming for you because it's like I'm just like running at you. Like, hey,
Hi.
at Nat.
Hi, Alex. You ready? Ready for work?
Yes. It's like, okay, so we have to turn the lights on. We have to unlock the doors. We have to, like, I just start going to this like giant list of like everything that we have to do when we open.
I am listening and definitely like helping out around. Like, I care about not getting fired. So I do my best.
I just really like doing a good job, you know, like getting things done, just like keeping moving. So
it's kind of a lot for me, but I'm also used to it. We've been on opening with each other before, so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go over here and work on the register now.
I imagine that Alex is one of those people that it's like, okay, it's probably before the mall opens on a weekend, so it's probably like 8:30, 9 o'clock in the morning, and I am way too excited for that early in the morning on Saturday. I'm like, yes, we got this, and you're like, please, just go.
Yeah, and I just spent like
Stop.
a silent 30-minute ride in with Riley.
Mhm.
Just like sitting there, so I'm like,
The whiplash is strong.
yeah. Like, I'm gonna like skip to like the end of the list so that like you're working through the other stuff, but like I know what order you go in, and I'm just gonna like kind of go to the end, so by the time you're like questioning whether I've done it correctly, you've already done all the other stuff. So that's what I'm working on at opening time. Yeah. Do we
I
want
think
to?
that's it.
All right. Who wants to call the next scene?
I'll call it. I'm gonna say it's with Nat, Colby, and maybe Alex if Alex is up front. Colby did not eat breakfast today, but they are doing their usual routine of getting something at Cinnabon before heading over to the store, which I am declaring is your work.
Yeah, I think like we're definitely not
More
open.
sugar.
Like we open at the same time as you, but like you know that when we're like at least when I'm opening, I'll like grab you stuff from the back and like take your money and just like ring you up once we like open up the register officially.
And I feel like I keep a lookout for this because I'm like, oh, it's one of those things where it's like, I want to make sure that you get food, but I also don't want to ring it up too early. So I'm probably just like, lookout.
Illegal cinnamon bun sales.
Yeah, like that's what I was doing at the end of the list. I was making sure that the cinnamon buns were like getting cooked and heated up so that by the time you came over, there would actually be some ready. When normally you would kind of wait because people don't start filtering into the mall for a while. I just like let them sit under the heat lamp a little while longer. Cook them a little early.
Aw.
You're taking my money, but you're not ringing me up yet, and I'm noticing that as soon as you see me, not even before I walk up, Nat, you're like subtly shouting at Nat or Alex to go get my cinnamon bun.
I think
And
you're
so
really cool.
And so
I'm also very gay.
And so when I walk up, I flash you a smile and I drop a 5 in the tip jar.
Wow, you really want to kill Nat, huh? This is cruel, unusual punishment. I like definitely like blush and then like grab like I think like so like not everything is out yet, and so like I like specifically like I hand you your cinnamon buns, and then we have like toppings that can go on, but they like weren't put out yet, and I like make sure that I quickly like go back and pull them so that like you have access to them.
And I'm just like, $5 in the jar, like, just totally missing the entire interaction between the two of you. I'm like, whoa.
Money.
Capitalism. But yeah, so I do that.
A good Saturday morning routine.
Mm-hmm. And like I don't say a lot. I'm pretty quiet. Like I definitely say I think like despite knowing what you're getting and like absolutely knowing you and having prep stuff for you, like when you walk up, I'm like, "Welcome to Cinnabon."
No.
Even though the mall's not even open yet.
Yeah.
Oh.
But like also like Alex, like I know that you're watching, and so like I don't want to be like not doing that, and I'm like in the mode
Good
of like
customer experience is important.
I think you're my like Loki my manager. Like I think I'm like everyone's like
I'm a very newly appointed manager, so
yeah. I think you're like a
you know, like when
junior
someone just
manager.
turns 18 and they
Yeah.
finally get like some responsibility. They're not like the full manager, but they're like the one that they make do the stuff that the actual manager doesn't want to do. So I'm
Yeah.
like excited, but also very like about everything.
And I'm only 16, so I'm just like so yeah.
Oh my gosh.
After I get my cinnamon roll and everything, I just flash you another smile and I nod and I subtle, not so subtle, just like stick out my fist for a fist bump.
I don't know what you want. I truly don't. And I don't move in for it.
Oh no.
And I'm just watching like from the side, like because I know what a fist bump is, so I'm like,
I know what a fist bump is, but people don't usually try to make that towards me, so I do not connect it in my head.
Nat is such a precious being.
They are.
Listen, if someone held out their fist to me in real life and wasn't like, "Hey," I would probably make a fool of myself. So, you know. Nat is
And
too.
I see like the awkward look on your face and like, seriously, dude. Fist bump. The mall's not even open yet, and you know exactly what I want.
Okay, and then they like this is an odd encounter for them. But they do the fist bump.
And
I'm just
so
like catching up slowly to the painful awkwardness that is this moment, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go in the back, and then I leave. Like I watched the whole thing and did not know what was happening, and I'm like, I'm gonna go in the back now, and I just push past you.
Oh.
and then I take my cinnamon bun. I walk away and I look back at one more time to flash you a peace sign because Colby is the guy who makes many hand signals.
Truly incredible.
And as like once I'm like more than a couple steps in front of Cinnamon, I shout back. Once you're done, we've got some new stuff in. I think you'll like.
Okay. Is that scene?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. I'm done.
Nat high key doesn't have a record player.
We also sell clothes, Ellie.
You're buying
but
one's
do you mean records?
It means whatever Nat think it means.
I think it means what Colby thinks it means, but continue. Someone call another scene.
Colby was intending clothes, FYI.
What scene are we on?
Opening.
We're still on opening.
General.
So
Okay.
Opening until someone wants to switch it.
Opening
Okay,
until we
cool.
go through all of us. So, we
I
need
see.
Riley and Harriet scene still.
yeah, so
Go for it.
so probably
You're not.
You didn't mute yourself. Oh.
Oh. You're very confused.
Amazing. Well, fine.
Definitely not calling out the changes behind the scenes at all.
I love how
We're
it's
good.
like, I'm muted. Don't make a big deal. And then you're like,
It's fine. Anyway, so it's our scene. Do you want to be lead or? I'm imagining during opening, I have just made you do all of it.
Yeah, I imagine Harriet's doing all of it, but she hasn't figured out that it's because Riley hates her job. She thinks Riley's just like wanting her to do really well and be a really good employee. And she wants to do a good job and she doesn't want to let Riley down, so she's working really hard to try and make everything perfect because Riley's being such a good supportive co-worker and making sure she learns how to do everything properly. And she wouldn't want Riley to get in trouble, so she's just doing the best she can.
Of course, that's exactly.
listen,
Yep.
I
You're
told
doing a
you
great
I
job.
love this soft
I'm gonna
girl.
go inventory.
Okay, are you sure? What if I mess up while you're out back?
I have perfect faith in you. You are the best employee that we've had so far. Keep doing you.
Okay, thank you. And she's working really hard.
So cute.
I'm gonna probably go wander the mall pre-opening. Just to see just because. So I know I still got like another like 10 minutes before like I really have to be back.
You trust me enough to leave the shop?
Yeah. You got it. It's fine.
Thank you. I won't mess up. I promise. I'm gonna do really good, and it's gonna be perfect when we open.
All right. And I brush my side bangs aggressively out of my face.
I love these kids.
As I go, and I'm gonna wander around probably. I don't know. I'll let you set up the whole time.
Maybe is that a Allie? You would be the one, but would that be a good spot for like an action? For like finding something, like wandering, or just like I don't know how the.
If you want to, or we can just have a peaceful opening. Either way, whatever we want to do. I think we have one more opening scene, right?
Yeah. Because I think Harriet led that scene, right?
Okay, so Riley, what's your scene? You're wandering around the mall.
Yes.
Who do you have a scene with?
What?
Who do you want to have a scene with?
I'll probably make my way to the food court because I know that'll give me a good excuse for having been gone so long because it's a far enough distance that nobody is gonna question it. So with Alex, because and Nat as well, but primarily with Alex because we're weird sort of friends. That you entertain my taking as much time as I possibly can to get ready for everything.
Yeah, I probably see you like at a distance because I know you like make your rounds essentially, like you do a lap. So
Yeah.
Like where you like slide along the counter and I just wave like so reaching out so you can see like you've forgotten where the store is.
Oh yes. Just in case. All right, so I'll make my way over to you in my big clunky boot. I should mention I'm definitely wearing big clunky boots. To be the most obnoxious as I'm walking from place to place.
Excellent. I probably hear you coming before I see you coming.
Probably, honestly. as I make my way over. Like, so, morning shift? It's good?
Yep, I think between Nat and I, we got it all ready. I like check my watch like twice before I'm like, okay, I think we have like 10 minutes. How do you think? Do we think we have everything ready?
It looks good. Smells good. You still got the little one working for you.
Yep.
Yeah,
They
nice.
do a good job.
That's good.
You guys are neighbors, right?
What?
You guys are neighbors?
Yeah. Parents won't let me take the car unless I drive them to work. Which means I can't listen to my music. Fine.
What kind of music do you listen to?
Oh, you know the band Panic at the Disco? You might not know them.
Oh yeah. I've heard them, I think.
Yeah, they're amazing. But yeah, I can't listen to that with a kid in the car. Basically.
I'm not out there, but I'm 16 years old.
Yeah, and I'm 18, which makes you a child.
Yeah, and like, my younger brother, he's 14 and he listens to them too. So maybe Nat would like him. I don't know. Maybe they don't. But you could try. Then you get to listen to your music and drive the car.
Maybe. But it's just like not the same to have another person in the car.
That makes sense.
And at least I get to have the car, at least in the morning while I'm here.
Yeah. I run here, so that's pretty cool that you have the car to drive.
That's impressive.
I don't know what to say. Yeah, I do it every weekend, so I'm like, yeah, impressive, I guess.
Yeah. Well, I kind of left Harriet to run the store and do the setup. I suppose I'm technically in charge. And I should head back.
Harriet is very good at her job, though, so you've left it in good hands.
That's true. I'm surprised that I haven't been fired yet because she's really good at her job and much better at my job than I am.
Great. You have to have the leadership power.
Yeah. Exactly. I delegate. That's how it goes. But all right. Well, how much is the cinnamon again?
$2.50.
All right. Can I get one? I know you haven't not set up, but I'm gonna on my walk back.
Sure. I like rub my hands on my pants as I'm like, okay, and I like start the. It's like like the mall should open at 10 o'clock and it's like 9:58, and I know I'm not supposed to open the register till 10, but I like stare at it for a second, and I'm like, okay, and I just like push the button. It's like a painful moment for me, but I like push the button and open the register 2 whole minutes early.
All right, I'll take one for the walk back, so that when Harriet asks, I can claim that I needed breakfast before I started. You know.
As you're walking away, I'm like, have a good day. Like,
reflexive peace sign back at you.
So many people throwing peace signs as they leave our store.
All right, so that was supposed to be opening, but I didn't really. It was really morning because I'm bad at this. So I'm just gonna say that we're gonna move on to do we want to do some at work, or do we want to move on to lunch?
Let's maybe do lunch.
All right.
And you can decide what happened while working.
Yeah, we can move on to lunch
Yeah.
and we can discuss what happened while working. Does anyone have anything that they want to say definitely happened while they were working in between opening and lunch?
I definitely made sure everything was stocked at all times. Like, one bun would be bought, and I would like immediately replace it with another one. Like, just like in an uncanny kind of way. Like, there'd be like 4 people in line, and like one person would ring up, and I'd be like, replace, like before the second person could even order. And so everyone's a little bit like,
I think I know what I want to have happened. So I think that like each store at the food court is kind of like designated a set of tables to like keep clear at our mall. And so like you have me go out and do that, and like while I'm out there, I overhear like one of the mall managers talking about how the mall is gonna close. And that's how I find out that the mall is closing. And so like I heard that like some local kids were causing a bunch of trouble, like I really want it to be that a bunch of kids like banded together to like give really terrible Yelp reviews to the stores and like Google reviews and like tank the ratings. So like only locals are coming to the mall now, and none of the tourists are coming to the mall because they think it's literal trash. And so like, well, like that's one of the reasons, like also the economy and just everything, but like this is the big issue that's going on. And I think like I come back and like yeah, that's what I learned over the working. Does anyone else have anything that they want to have happened during work before we move into lunch scenes?
I know if it's cool, but could we play into that and say Riley was like just scrolling on her phone, like while we're working, and she found one of these reviews and thought it was really funny. So she decides to share it with me, and I just get really upset. Ridiculously upset.
Oh, yes, exactly.
Because I think
and
it's
she thinks it's hilarious, and I'm like personally offended.
I'm thinking that like one of them is just like, because they put them out about your store as well, which is why Riley was getting them. And then they were just like, the service is so terrible on the weekends.
Yeah.
Primarily because people have walked in and I am sitting on my phone and actively not helping anyone.
Well, no, these are the fake reviews too.
Oh,
they're just like blasting out, but they're making them sound real so they don't get taken down.
Fair. But it is accurate. In the case of me.
Either it's I'm doing a really bad job and making Riley look bad, or it's someone saying mean things about Riley for absolutely no reason because she's so nice and she's such a good like manager, and she makes sure that I do my best, and it's just terrible all around.
You've broken poor Harriet.
Oh no!
So
like,
check out this review. You're like, look at this review.
Like, ha, they're right. Oh, wow.
And she's over in the corner sobbing.
Do we want to move into the lunch period with this?
To serve people, and I just keep thinking about it, and I just get really upset.
You're doing the best that you can.
I have a scene that I want to run for lunch, if it's okay with you guys. I have a suggestion. Riley, you wanted to get Harriet out of the store because she was sobbing. So you sent her to lunch early.
Yes.
And she comes to the food court, and then I want to say that you came up to me and were like telling me that this happened, and I'm like, I want to start the scene out with, I just said, oh yeah, I heard that that's why the mall is closing. It's bad Yelp reviews.
Excellent. Yeah. The mall's
Come
closing?
on, baby. Yeah,
Excellent.
I heard the manager say that, like,
Oh, thank you.
Hiding my room.
Okay, thank you.
Oh,
precious.
my heart.
I heard that the manager say that, like, people were leaving a bunch of fake, terrible reviews online so that they could mess with us, but it's driving all the customers away, so the mall is gonna close.
But the mall's closing?
That means I don't have to explain to my parents why I quit. Perfect.
No, this is but then if
I like quickly bring you a cinnamon bun because I'm like, please. Harriet, do you want a cinnamon roll? It's on me.
Harriet.
You can have it. It's
That's-
really good, I promise.
I-
How about you take a bite of it, Harriet? Maybe it'll make you feel better.
She just like nibbles it.
I'm just gonna do the pat.
Like brought Harriet to the food court because like Nat, you're better at feelings. take this person.
Like, someone handle crying. I don't feelings in this way. I have feelings, but no.
Feelings are fake.
Do you feel better now, Harriet?
No, I really like working at the mall, and I like working with Riley, and I like seeing you guys at lunch, and if it closes, then I don't get to do that anymore. And Riley's gonna be really sad because she works really hard, and she does the best job. And she's got such a brave face, and she's just gonna be so upset.
I'm imagining that Alex is kind of in the background of this, and I make eye contact, and I'm like, definitely the best worker.
And
I'm
like,
just
I
like-
hear this, and I've been in the car with you on your 30-minute ride when you rant the entire time about having to go to work. And I'm like,
leave. This is how I have to make money.
It's like the two like chillins who are like sad and emotional, and then the two of like us
I don't
older
care.
people behind them just like making eye contact over their heads like
Yeah.
I just, Harriet, Harriet, I think Riley's gonna be okay.
But I don't know. She puts a lot of effort in her job. She must really love it. And
at this point I have to leave. After you say she puts a lot of effort in your job, I just like turn around and walk into the bag.
Yeah. You know, because I put so much effort into the job, I'll be fine working anywhere else.
you don't have to pretend with us, Riley. We're your friends. It's okay. We're gonna save them. We'll find a way. I'll up my game, and they'll know that those reviews are fake, and we'll do it, won't we, Nat?
Will that make you feel better if we saved them all? Okay.
Riley's in the back like no.
Do it. Oh. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll help you, and Riley will too, right?
You know, I was really I have a couple things to take care of. I don't know.
It's okay. We know that you've got to work really hard at the homewares store and you probably don't have extra energy. It's okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go maybe check out a different store and see if they know. Yeah,
It's a really good idea.
I'm gonna go. Aaron, where does your character work again?
It's Vinyl Threads.
Right. Okay. I'm gonna go there to listen to music and ignore my problems.
Okay. You come in, and I don't even look up. All I hear is your stumpy shoes.
Stumpy boots.
And I'm like, oh, are you here to try on one hat for 20 minutes and then leave? When you're supposed to be working?
Called
You know,
Dang.
Ouch!
I was gonna come listen to music this time, actually. Cause it's my last time. Apparently, mall's closing.
Yeah, I heard. Obviously,
Yeah.
you don't.
Oh no,
You
I'm
you don't-
ecstatic.
Oh, I can tell. And at this point, I'm actually turning to face you, and you can tell that Kobe is actually upset.
Oh no.
Like, not full on tears sobbing, but like they are hurt. And I just say, yeah, bunch of kids came in here, tried on every single pair of pants we had, even if it didn't remotely fit them. They were 12-year-olds trying on baby clothes.
Yeah.
Took them an hour to go through all of them, and then just left them on the floor.
Ooh.
And me and Sam, and then Sam is probably gonna be my boss. We're
Oh,
all-
people can
both of
also
us are
come
trying
in
to-
playing NPCs too. If people need NPCs, you can be like person. Play an NPC for me. I forgot to include that. That's a thing that you can do.
That's a good note.
Yeah, so me and Sam were we're picking them all up, and she was like, I wish the mall's closing soon, and so
Do you need consoling with Cinnabons? That's what we did for Harriet.
Chloe just points to their skateboard, like stuffed behind the register, and is like, honestly, once I'm done here, I'm just gonna skate, and I don't care where I go.
Yeah.
I mean, not gonna lie, homework kind of sucks. But
Oh, yes.
I don't know. The store is my home. Only place where I get paid to listen to Alanis Morissette all day.
That's fair. I guess this is the one chill place, besides the food part, of course, nothing. It's so cool. In the mall. So I get it, in your case. But I am excited.
You know, you could have just quit.
Okay, I wanted to. I was going to. But then I found this out and I don't have to. And if I did, then, I only get the car for the days when I'm working. And my parents would have killed me if I quit because they say I need to make money for college and do all that. But I didn't. And now I get to not work and I get in trouble quitting.
So even though this is fucking over everyone else, you're still happy?
Yeah. I mean, it sucks. But it's like the one bright spot in my life right now. I don't have to work in homewares.
I mean, honestly, if you hated it there, you could have been more overt about it. I'm sure Sam would have been fine taking on another person because, honestly, it's just me and her, and especially when asshole kids come in here and try on every single pair of pants. It's got to be just me, more than me and her.
Yeah. Could have. Should have. But I took the job that they gave me. So here we are. Is that wrong? It's fine.
It's fine.
Kids suck.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
I have half the mind to just go find him and beat him up.
We could.
Smack him with my skateboard a couple times.
We could definitely pose that as we're definitely saving them all in doing that. If we wanted to get others involved. Just a thought.
Nah, that's stupid. I don't want to get arrested.
Fair enough.
Promise I'm not gonna stab on you.
What?
Just promise I'm not gonna stab on you.
Good. I can't. I already had one person do that today.
Oh, believe me, I heard.
Oh, yep, that makes sense.
For such a small girl, she's loud.
Yeah. Good worker, though. Really picked up my slack. But
Every worker's a good worker when compared to you.
that's true. Not hard to be better than me.
Savage.
You calling me out my shit day to day. Not gonna miss that.
Honestly, one of the best parts of working in this fall.
Yeah. Glad to entertain.
Hey, you said on your phone, I find a way to insult people.
Yeah. Fair enough. Alright, well, I think Harriet's probably not sobbing anymore.
Maybe she's drawn to no tears.
Maybe, I don't know, but now I probably can eat lunch without having them yell at me. Well, not yell at me, but yell at the world and be upset on my behalf. Very experience.
You know, I've got extra food in the back if you just want to stay here.
What kind of food?
An entire sex centrum subway that I forgot about. That was from yesterday, so it's still good.
I don't know if I trust that. I think I might want to get some of my own food while I still can. But
Was
I
it in the
appreciate the offer.
Nah, don't worry about it. I'll just reheat it. It was in the microwave. It was in the fridge anyway.
Alright. Fair enough. Alright, I'm gonna head back to Fort then.
Who wants to
My lunch
run
break's
a
not till
scene?
my lunch break's not for another half hour, so I'm stuck here.
Well, we'll come back to bother you. My break
Oh.
is ongoing perpetually, so it's fine.
I'm surprised you haven't gotten fired yet, honestly.
Yeah, I am too, really. Honestly, I thought I wasn't gonna last this long. I was trying to get fired, because then I would get away with... And it wouldn't be my fault that I don't have a job. But
It'd still be your fault.
maybe, but I could spin it. There are ways. There are methods that you could definitely claim, I'm sure. But it's fine.
No. You're okay, you're cute. And then I go in the back to get my sandwich.
I'm gonna linger for a second and then head back.
Who wants a scene? Who wants a scene?
So who did Allie? Did you lead the first one then, technically, or?
Yep, I led the first one, and then
And then-
Allison led the second one.
Okay.
So the others of you still get to go.
So I'm gonna say probably still crying, but I've managed to acquire like a ring binder and a notebook, and I've got Nat and Alex. I've got you both sitting at a table with your own like pad of paper and pens.
This is
And
all stuff from my backpack because I carry my backpack around, so it's just like you just like win it. I'm like, okay, like meeting supplies.
we're gonna make a plan and we're gonna save them all, and Riley's doing recon and getting information from other stores, and we're gonna save them all, and that's as far as I've gotten, but we're gonna do it.
So are we like making a list of ideas and stuff?
Yeah.
Number 1,
Yeah.
hack Yelp.
What if we just? So they made a bunch of negative reviews. What if the three of us just make tons of positive reviews, so it balances out to a solid neutral?
But
I mean,
that's lying.
But it wouldn't be because you're actually a good worker. So I would write good reviews about you, and then you would write good reviews about Nat, and Nat would write good reviews about me. And then we could take turns writing good reviews until we get enough.
but I don't
But we're
know
only
if people go
3
to
people.
places with a lot of 1-star reviews.
Yeah. Are we allowed to do that as mall employees though?
I think so.
Okay. Okay.
I don't see
That's-
why not.
That's okay. Yep. Oh, number 1. But is neutral enough? Like, will that save them all? But the bad reviews will still be there. So, and what if they just write more bad reviews? Because they probably, well, we know they don't care about lying. So what if they just make worse lies?
Hmm.
So we got to stop them from writing reviews. How about, what if we break the internet? What if we just shut
Hack
the
it up?
internet down and then there'll be no reviews?
You know, not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. I don't know how to stop the internet.
Yeah,
It's
me either.
probably watching all of us and controls all of our lives, so I'm not really sure.
Who knows? We could be on the internet right now.
Mm, I don't know how to do that either. Nat, do you know how to break the internet? You're real smart.
I'm in computer classes, but I don't really understand, like, no, I can't do that. I don't think people can do that.
I don't even think computer people understand the internet.
That's in
Yeah.
fact. I am a computer person in real life. Internet's a fake.
I feel like I heard a voice confirming that the internet doesn't make sense.
Many apologies.
A mysterious voice from the ether.
But, I mean, that was a good idea, Harriet.
Mm,
Add it to the list though, because if we figure out how to break the internet, we'll definitely do that.
okay, I'll write it down just in case. I'll put it in brackets.
What if we, like, convince a lot of people to come to the mall so that the mall doesn't close?
That's a good idea.
Do you know a lot of people though? Because I know like
I don't.
You guys.
I
And,
also
like,
know, like, you guys.
2 other people.
What if we did a big event? Like, I don't know, something with lots of sparkles and glitter, and then people would be really excited because everybody likes sparkles and glitter, and then they would come.
But, like, what? We gotta do it before the mall closes, and we gotta convince the guy to let us do it, too. But what would
What
be
if
really
we
good?
all just pretended it wasn't closing and we all just kept working? And then the mall had to stay open because it was staffed?
I mean,
But
I
we
don't.
can only work on weekends.
Yeah, and, like, I like getting paid.
Oh, yeah. I guess getting paid is part of it.
I think if we would work for free, they would definitely just keep the mall open.
Probably.
And what about when we run out of stock? Because if we don't have people getting new stuff.
I don't know. So we can. So right now we have break the internet,
Yeah.
make an event, or work for free.
These are all excellent plans. I think we've had a successful lunch.
Yeah.
Like, team, hands in the middle.
Do we wanna? I don't know. What do we? Which one do we want to do? Personally, I don't
know.
want to work for free.
No. That wouldn't
Mostly
be very
because
good.
I don't think Riley will work for free, and I don't think I can get here
No.
without Riley.
No, Riley wouldn't work for free.
Riley knows their self-worth. In more ways than one.
Yes.
So,
Mm,
I guess we have to figure out how to break the internet then.
Yeah.
I mean, I really
Okay.
don't know how to do that.
No.
Do you think the guys at Best Buy know how to do that?
Maybe.
It's definitely a possibility. Maybe when Riley is doing her recon, she will ask the Best Buy people if they know about how to keep the store open.
Alex, you should text her so that, because then she'll know to ask.
Oh, I don't have Riley's number. Nat, can you give me Riley's number so I can text Riley and ask them to recon Best Buy?
She told me that it's only in case of emergency or if she forgets me at the mall.
This is an emergency, though. The
It
mall
is.
We have to know what the people at Best Buy are saying.
I'll message her so she doesn't hurt me for giving away her phone number.
Okay. That's fair.
I'm gonna text Riley. I'm gonna text you, and you're just gonna get a message that says, Riley, can you check and see if the people at Best Buy know how to break the internet? Do I get a text back?
No.
She,
So
guys,
I'm just sitting there going,
y'all,
I
she
do.
must be checking.
what did she say? 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 What did she say?
I mean,
Did
I'm
she reply
waiting.
it? Did she reply? Do they know? Do they know? Did,
I'm
what
gonna
did she say?
text. Harriet really wants to know, too.
did they tell her? Did they know? Did she?
She
Hey,
hasn't
caller, I
texted
want to
me
know
back
too. You
yet.
can't just say just Harriet
I'm
wants to
gonna
know.
text again and say Alex wants to know too.
I'm gonna respond. ... What? But WAT. ...
I'm gonna type. We think that one solution could be breaking the internet, but we can't. Can you see if the people at Best Buy will do it?
I like how you also haven't explained this is what we think the solution is for. Like you just said, we think the solution is to
the
break the internet.
problem.
What the problem is.
She
Because
knows
this
the
is all
problem.
anyone's going to be thinking about.
Obviously.
Riley is definitely just as worried about them all as we all are. She'll know.
Sorry. Distraction.
If you do go to Best Buy, please let me be a Best Buy NPC because I have a costume change for it. BT
Of
dubs.
course you do. I am gonna go to Best Buy.
Okay, wait, I'm gonna be an NPC. Let me do a costume change real fast. 1 minute. I'll be right
Okay,
back.
we'll have other things happening before I get to Best Buy.
Okay.
Oh my god.
We have to go. Aaron and I.
Yeah.
Let's see. I know we're a high quality production. We have costume changes.
I can't believe.
Subscribe to Ellie. They have costumes.
Okay, y'all
Aaron, do you have a
ready?
scene you want to do? A lunch scene.
Lunch scene.
I'm ready to be at Best Buy.
I am so excited.
Okay. I'm prepared.
This is the best, honestly.
Oh.
Ellie, you're too powerful, and I appreciate you.
Listen,
I
I got
love
this
you
for
so
Christmas. My friend made it for me because I wouldn't stop making the joke.
Beautiful.
Too powerful.
Oh.
Alright, continue. Please continue with scenes. I will lay in wait for Best Buy. I'll keep it out of frame until we go to Best Buy.
Excellent.
Yeah.
What's your lunch scene, Aaron?
Trying to think of one, honestly. I think. Well, I'm gonna go get my sandwich from the back, and once I think that Riley has left, I'm gonna come out into the actual store and start to eat it. And it's up to Riley if she's still there or not.
I am on my way to Best Buy.
And then I'm gonna I probably have. Let's see. Whose number would I actually have? I'm gonna roll for that. Alright. So, I have Alex's number. And I'm gonna text her and say, Mall's closing. I heard Harriet almost drowned in her own tears.
I'm like, oh, because my phone vibrated, and I'm one of those doesn't get that many texts, so it like scares me when it vibrates. So just like,
Oh.
my pants are vibrating, and so I just like pull it out really fast. And I'm like, okay, okay, call these texts. I type back, it's so sad with like 7 exclamation marks, and then I send it, and then I send again. We're trying to save them all. Send. We think we're gonna break the internet. Send. We sent Riley to Best Buy for recon. Send. We're gonna make Harriet feel better. Send. We don't want to lose our jobs. Send. Maybe Riley does. Send.
I'm gonna text back several periods in a row. And I'm gonna, they're gonna say, break the internet. This isn't Disney. We are actual kids in an actual mall.
And I like get before you can finish it. That's why we send her to Best Buy. Send. Because Best Buy people know computers. Send. So they'll know how to break the internet. Send. Just long enough to save them all. Send.
Oh. This is why Alex never got my number.
The Geek Squad at Best Buy, a bunch of hungover college students and divorced dads.
But they know things. Send. Like how to break the internet. Send. At least it's a good try. Send.
Honestly, I talked to Riley about beating the kids into submission. So,
I don't think there's enough of us. Send. Your skateboard's really cool though. Send. You probably wouldn't want to break it on somebody's head though. Send.
Hi, baby, come here. Come here, baby. No, come here. Come here, come here, come here. Come show everyone how beautiful you are. Come here, 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 come here.
and there's like 5 minutes before Colby texts back. And they just send,
You've just been doing this for the whole 5 minutes.
yeah, literally, it's like,
They can't see you. Come here.
and then they just text back, I understand the sentiment, but this is really stupid.
And I'm kind of perplexed by that, so I'm just like, I just send a K, and that's it.
It's
So
like,
Harriet's probably noticed that you're texting Alex and is going, "Who are you texting? Are they going to save them all?
I'm texting Cole.
Are they going to? Is Colby going to help us?"
I think so. Definitely going to help us save them all. I believe there are skateboards involved. I kind of forgot. But they're definitely going to help us save them all.
That's good. Yeah. If anyone can save them all.
Colby is very cool. So they probably know some kind of secret. Do they know secrets? I want to know.
Colby knows secret.
Colby
Colby must. Colby's.
Oh.
So how skateboards? Yeah.
It's because they're so cool. It just has to factor into the plan. So maybe
Yeah.
add skateboards to the list. We might have to get some extra ones because they only have one and there's more than one of us. I don't know how to ride a skateboard, but I could run really fast while holding the skateboard, and it would be almost the same thing, I think.
Is it? Do you think Colby would think I'm cool if I walked really fast with a skateboard?
I mean, the skateboard is part of the look, right? So if you have the board, then you don't actually know how to ride it. I think a lot of guys do that. They just hold it, they walk around, and then they flip the longboards up and down, you know? I don't know if they can actually ride them. They might. I don't know.
So then Harriet pulls out a different notebook and sort of angles it away and writes skateboard and then tucks that one away. Okay. I'll remember that.
It went in the important notebook. I see. All right. I think that's a good scene. I love my mass texting child.
Amazing.
Allison psychic damage.
It's funny though because that's how I, as a person, text.
That's how
yeah,
I
big mood.
This
Quadruple
is
texting?
Rainbow.
No.
He's a
I will
chunk.
send you 10
Come
texts in a row
back,
before you
Rainbow.
have time
I
for
love you. Come back, chunky boy.
Kitty.
I got to pet
I
him for
think-
like 5 seconds. It's fine. I'm sorry. I got
think
very
that
excited.
The last lunch scene. I think that after this revelation about skateboards, I remember that the skateboard store is next to Best Buy. So I figured since I don't have Riley's number, that I should just catch up with her. And then we can go to the skateboard store after we go to Best Buy.
Best Buy.
So
Uh,
I just stand up from the table without saying anything and
excellent.
and so I'm probably going to you probably have like hovered around Best Buy. I don't know if you're what you intend to do at Best Buy.
I have not figured it out yet, so I haven't got in.
So you're kind of just hovering outside because the more time you can waste, the better, I'm sure. So I just come, you just see me like running, dead sprint, like dodging people, like a murderer is chasing me. Like that's how fast I'm running. I'm like tripping over children and like
Oh no. I'm
and
just like,
I literally like slide like because I have like the Converse on with like the rubber soles, so I like slide on the tile past you a little bit as I try to stop, and it makes like that horrible squeaking sound. when you try
oh
to
man.
too fast.
I try to like grab you as you're like sliding past. You don't go too far. You're like,
Okay, you didn't make it in yet.
I haven't figured out what I'm gonna say to them yet.
we got to see if they can break the internet. But after that, Colby told me that skateboards, I think this is what they said. This is what Harriet also said. Skateboards are the key to being cool enough to save the mall. So I figured we could look at skateboards too after we see if they can break the internet.
Okay. Okay.
I'm still like just like wheezing, trying to catch my breath, but I'm still talking. So I'm like, so we're gonna go in, and then
Don't die.
I like put my head between my legs for a second, and you're like, oh god, because there's like people walking around. It's like, what is this person doing?
Just okay. Maybe Best Buy first. Take one. But skateboarding is definitely cool. I am definitely down for that.
We did a skateboard unit in gym. That was pretty fun.
That's fun. Interesting.
I actually did a skateboarding unit in gym in elementary school.
Wild.
That's so valid.
A lot of very small children crashing into walls.
I love that. Oh, okay. So we're gonna head into Best Buy then
Uh-huh.
and look for the shirts that just have Best Buy plastered across the front. I'd imagine, right, Allie?
I don't know. You tell me. This looks like Best Buy.
Is this weird what is the word? Out of time thing where it's like they haven't switched to the blue polos yet. They're still like in the white t-shirts.
No,
Yeah.
this is on Twitch. We don't have the permission to use Best Buy. This is Best Boy, and their uniforms are white. Excuse me, Olivia.
You're correct. Many apologies.
It's true.
Hi, welcome to Best
I
Buy.
love it.
Welcome to Best Boy.
Oh yeah, sorry. Hi, welcome to Best Boy. Everyone always mispronounces the name Best Buy, but you know, I think it's the Mandela effect.
Oh, yes. Exactly.
It's clearly Best
bears.
Boy.
It's like a B thing, you know. There's the bear thing and the Best Boy thing. Anyways,
Mm-hmm.
we were wondering if you knew how to break the internet.
If I what?
Just like break the internet. Because you know how like the mall is closing and stuff.
Yeah.
So we figured that since the mall is closing because of the internet, that if we broke the internet, then the mall could stay open.
Like, what are you trying to do? Like, shut down?
So you know Yelp, right? Like reviews.
Yes, I know Yelp.
we want to shut it all down?
I mean, I'm pretty sure the company would have a problem if you shut down their website. And also, that would be very hard to do.
You guys can't just like yoink the internet and.
I'm sorry. We can't eat the internet here.
It just
Well,
We at Best Boy do not wish to eat the internet and also do not have the capabilities to do so.
that's fair.
That bit's
So I'm
not
gonna text-
empty.
I'm gonna text Nat, and I'm gonna be like, "Best boys with like a Z can't break internet." Said.
I'm in the
Should
food court and I'm like,
Phase B,
oh,
said.
damn it. And I'm like, Harriet, they can't break the internet.
But
Have
What are we
backup
gonna
plan.
do?
Send. With Riley. Send. Looking for skateboards. Send. Move to phase B. Send.
I'm gonna ask if Riley wants to work for free.
Oh, Nat wants to know if you would be down for working for free to keep the mall open.
I immediately am cackling tears.
I figured, but Harriet said that you were very well. Harriet said that you wouldn't work for free because you know your self-worth. So
Heck yeah, I do.
I
So-
also didn't think Riley would do that, considering I wouldn't do that, but I wanted to know how Riley would react.
Definitely not.
okay, so we'll scratch that one off the list. I have it like written on my hand. Scratch off, break the internet. Because as I was running here, I realized I didn't remember. I didn't have the stuff written down, and I was gonna forget if I didn't write it down. So as I was running through the mall, so it's like crooked and like very smudgy.
That's amazing.
I like cross out break the internet with a Sharpie, and then I cross out work for free. So the only plan left is it just says event with three question marks. So I just hold my hand up to you and I'm like, okay, this is the last plan. That's all we got.
And that involves skateboarding?
Maybe skateboarding is like a sub plan. I don't know. I don't feel like Harriet, or I don't remember. Was it Nat or Harriet? Somebody suggested that if we throw a big event with like glitter and skateboards and stuff, that we could save them all. But we decided that between the three of us, we don't know enough people to throw an event. So, I mean, you know lots of people. You're very popular.
Hey, you guys are blocking the entrance. Can you go?
I just turn around and I'm like, we're having a conversation. This is a group huddle. You are not part of the huddle. Hang on.
I mean,
I pulled back to
you didn't walk
I'm
away
gonna start
from me.
walking us out.
Okay. I just really wanted to. While you continue to talk, I'm gonna costume change back.
Okay. But we will start walking back, I guess, to where everybody else is gathered.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, like, I'm gonna be talking to you. I guess I know some people, but I don't know anybody who like cares enough about the mall to want to do an event about the mall.
That's fair. I mean, like, I know
People-
if the mall closes, it would be like a big bummer, but I could probably get a job like coaching sports or something, or
We
working
get at that.
I taught some soccer once and some tennis and swim and baseball and basketball, but I had to quit those so I could work here. But that would probably be good. So I mean, if the mall closes, I could probably do that.
You'll be fine. I'm sure.
And you have lots of other skills that are good for jobs.
Yep. Or I could, I don't know, do music or something. That's fun.
Yeah, that would be really cool. I mean, we don't have that much longer till college, so like, it's not your
Yeah.
fault if the mall closes.
Exactly.
You could just hang out and play
I can
music.
have a great summer right before college.
Yeah, you could play Panic at the Disco music.
I could. Gotta get the relational music out there. Massive. You know, songs that really make you feel things. Not like pop music.
Oh, I'm like a person who like definitely enjoys pop music. So I'm like, yeah, definitely. Looking around.
Yeah.
Because I was definitely like humming along a pop song that's probably playing over like the loudspeakers at the mall.
I choose to ignore this. Like, you know, the real true music is like Panic at the Disco music. Like, there's nothing that compares to this kind of music. And I'm just gonna go on a tangent that basically
So you guys
says that
getting-
pop music is terrible.
Are you guys heading
Okay,
back
so
towards
much.
the food court?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I see you, and Nat said you guys have a plan because. So I'm convinced you have a plan, and I'm
I
running
did?
up to you guys to get that plan, so I know exactly what we're doing, so we can save them all.
As we've both become kind of resigned to the fact that the mall is
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they may have plans after the mall closes.
I'm like, Riley, Alex, what's your plan? What's the plan? What's the plan? How are we gonna save them all? How are we gonna save them all?
So I look at my hand because I've already forgotten what we did. And so break the internet was a bust. The
Yeah.
best boys, they said that's too hard and the company would get mad at us. And that's a lot of crime, I think. So
Oh,
scratch that.
okay.
Because we don't want to do crime. That would be
No.
sad.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
The other one was working for free, I remember.
Yeah.
And like you said, Riley knows her self-worth. We won't be working for free.
Yeah.
So, last option is an event. And Riley knows people, but she doesn't know if she knows enough people like them all. So you might have to be on event planning so you can figure out a really solid event that Riley can invite the people that she knows to. But I feel
Okay.
like event planning is more your gig. So maybe you do that.
I don't know how to do that, but we'll figure it out and save them all. Yeah,
Yeah.
we're gonna do it. Yeah?
Yeah.
Mhm.
And if we don't save them all, there are definitely plan B, right? You got plan A is save them all, but plan B and C and D and E and all the way forward, we got lots of other plans too. So
Do,
plan A, save them all.
do,
Plan B.
do you think Plan A is not gonna work?
I mean, it is
Are
the
we not
A
gonna
plan.
save them all? Is the mall gonna close, and then we're gonna have to go somewhere else? And what?
So, A plan. I just grab your shoulders and start moving you towards the table to sit back down because I don't want you to hyperventilate while you're standing up.
I've gone back to the store.
You're just like across, like we're sitting at the table directly across from the Cinnabon because I didn't want to have lunch too far away, but then I ran halfway across the mall. So, priorities. So I just sit you back down, and that's be the end of the scene. So I think that's everybody for lunch.
Okay. Do we
That was an
want
eventful lunch.
We
Yeah.
did so much.
Do we want to move in to evening?
Yes.
Yep. I'm pulling up the rules instead. I don't remember.
Yep. So the suggestions for evening are winding down the day, checking in on goals, keeping or breaking promises. But we're already off the rails and we haven't rolled dice, but that's fine. We're doing our best, y'all.
We have not rolled a single die.
I know we've
Harriet is trying so hard.
But listen, we
Maybe
haven't had
two
to. Look how good we are at improv then. We don't even need the dice.
Yes.
I mean, I want enough rolls for the possibility of Riley flipping us all off.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
That's true.
We shall see.
Right.
I guess everyone could willingly move a point if they think during this scene or the last scene, you can move up to a point if you think you're going one way or the other.
Mm,
Like if you think you're really about like following, successfully executing a plan, move 1 point into corp. And if you are breaking the rules, where's the other one?
I think that my very long extended lunch break.
Yeah, if you're executing a plan or following the rules, move 1 point from cred to corporate.
that's on
If
a
you find
roll, though.
success,
So moving it is you can move 1 point from cred to corporate by taking on more responsibilities or publicly agreeing with someone in power. You can move 1 point from corporate to cred by publicly blowing off your responsibilities or calling out someone in power.
Have I publicly blown off my ability? Never mind.
All right. So our plan is to host an event.
Somehow.
Somehow.
Do we want to
We
have
don't
a
know quite
list
yet.
of some ideas of what we need to get done for this? I think we need an event, stuff to do, a reason for. We need to convince the manager to let us hold an event.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we should maybe designate someone and then have a conversation with the manager, the mall owner.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, maybe whoever picks that is their evening scene. Maybe
Yeah. Probably not Harriet, because she might cry, although she is very convincing.
I'm gonna say Riley is not going to be trying her hardest to get this event going. So
Harriet would be super keen to go and do it, but if someone else is like, no, you've got to plan the event and make sure it's perfect beforehand,
I
then
might
she'd...
I might do it and then have Harriet right behind me on the verge of tears. If we want to do that.
sounds like a plan.
I like it.
Yeah.
All right, do we want to do
Colby
that?
and Riley can wrangle people to come.
Yeah.
Colby is the popular kid, according to how I rolled.
That's fair.
And then
They have the
we'll
hookup.
have to get stuff together for the event. But we probably want permission to get the event. What are we going to be arguing that the event is about?
Probably in the food court because there's the most stuff there.
Yeah, but what's like the theme? What are we doing?
It's Harriet's job to figure it out. I'm just the hype.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I got as far as Bertha.
Definitely not a
Probably.
spider event.
No spiders.
A
Definitely
spider,
not.
This is
spider
a
showing
spider
petting
free
sessions.
channel. Spider
Spider
free.
Spider free zone.
Yeah.
Spider
I can-
free.
I'll say that part of the reason that Colby loves working in the record shop is because they actually do play music. They can play guitar, so
That's what makes them popular. They actually know an instrument.
So are we just gonna have like a save the mall event tonight?
save them all. Probably
Yeah.
small concert, but also keep in mind no one's told Colby about any of this.
And here's what I'm gonna argue, out of character. I'm gonna argue that like we do our evening scenes and then we go into like instead of going into the after hour, like the closing and after hour scenes, or like we might do closing, but instead of doing after hours, like we go into like a party scene.
Yeah, the concert.
Okay.
Like of the next day when we're all working.
Mm-hmm.
Just so we like don't have to try to squish it all in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so Go team. How do we want to do this? Who wants to do stuff first?
Well, first off, Colby should probably be informed.
Alex is gonna text
I
Colby.
text Colby. I say, so, ... send. We have an idea to save them all. Send. We're gonna throw an event. Send. It's gonna be in the food court. Send. We're gonna have you play music. Send. And have you you and Riley invite the people that you know. Send. It should be really cool. Send. Nat and Harriet are gonna ask the manager. Send. Like, I just embedded that, what you're doing, in the middle of a bunch of text, hoping that we could just move right past it.
And you get a text back immediately. So I'm being voluntold.
You just see, like, the typing symbol for a very long time. And then you just see, yes.
Iconic.
I love this.
Same thing. You see the typing symbol for like a solid 5 minutes.
I'm, like, holding my phone this close to my face the entire time.
And then all you get back is, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna play then.
And I'm like, oh, okay. Because I was like, that is definitely... And so I text Nat, and I'm like, Colby's gonna play in the show. Send. They're figuring out what they want to play. Send. Now you just have to get the space. Send.
You're gonna get like a whole paragraph back, and it's like, cool. Do you know what they're playing? Do you know if they could possibly print up programs at the copier that's in the back of the record shop? Do you know that they could like figure this out and this out and this out?
I just hold the and copy paste the text to Colby and say, "Fuck that."
The first text you get back is Jesus fuck. Oh, and then you get I'll figure it out by the end of the night, and I can get something together, I guess, if they want me to. Not gonna lie, it's probably just gonna be Alanis Morissette and Hole, but I'm trying here.
I'm gonna say, sweet! ! Send. More people than just us. Send. We'll save them all. Hopefully? ? Send.
I love this so much.
So good. We're not gonna have conversations anymore. Alex is just gonna be the text between.
It's just texting.
The real life role of event and cat herder is real.
Amazing.
I mean, it's easier to herd cats than teenagers, so.
You get back a picture of just a bunch of tab sheets, and they all, because Chloe for some reason keeps a bunch of them in the record shop, and they just send back, here's what I got. I've got more stuff at home if you need me to. Any suggestions? I don't care.
I just say sweet with 4 exclamation marks and take that you have figured out what you are doing. All right.
Do we want to go
Okay.
convince the manager? All right. Does someone want to be the scary manager that we approach?
Allison should be a scary manager.
I can be a scary manager.
Do
I'm
it.
down.
That's so valid.
All right.
We need to crush Harriet and Nat's dreams.
Crush children's dreams. Got it.
You can pick your name if you want.
I was gonna. My current boss is Marissa, so I'm gonna be Marissa.
All right, I'm gonna knock and I'm gonna be like, like the door's open. I feel like to like Marissa's office, and I'm gonna be like, Marissa,
Yeah.
we like Harriet and I, we heard the mall is closing.
You walk into this office and there's like things everywhere in mid panic of the mall is closing and we are unprepared. By the way,
We don't want the mall to close. So we're wondering, can we have an event in the food court tomorrow, and maybe then people will shop here and the mall won't close?
an event? How are you gonna run an event?
We'll run it. It's employees. The employees don't want the mall to close. None of us do.
Yeah. No.
How much is this gonna cost? We are running on a deficit right now. There's not a lot of people coming to the mall. That's why it's closing.
Maybe like not we'll take care of it, and then you can give like a 5% off coupon to like one store of their choice so that people will come in. Because I mean, okay. You're gonna have to have a big blowout sale anyway, and that's gonna be like 50% off. So if we get a bunch of people in now, and like the mall doesn't have to close, like that would only be 5% off, so that's not a big deal.
How is it gonna work?
We have a bunch of so many employees on it. We're gonna make it a really good event. Just
got a
ask
band.
Harriet. It was her idea.
And they're gonna play, and we've got know lots of people, and we've got yeah.
Good job, Harriet.
What kind of people are you bringing in? This isn't gonna trash the mall.
No,
No.
no, we'll clean it up if they it's not.
Just customers. We're gonna share it on social media, and it'll be really good.
It'll be enough to cover all the crazy nonsense that I have to do. There's like a board covered in like printed out like versions of the comments.
We'll try. Also, those people are mean. Did you
Yeah.
try like calling Yelp and being like, these people are liars?
We tried it, but then you have to pay to get Yelp to take off the whole. It's a whole conspiracy theory. It's not worth it, honestly.
Oh. That's
So
sad.
this
We tried.
event.
We thought we could do something else, but it turned out it wasn't possible. So now we think this event would be really good, and it would not cost you because we would put it on. We
so
would
it's
just
free
need.
for me.
Yeah, you would just need to provide a coupon because I don't know if enough people would come in without a coupon.
All right. I think you said you have a band.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're a really good band.
Mhm.
The band is just me.
Is this a popular band?
Yeah,
They have some fans, yeah.
everybody likes them a lot.
Yeah. Like everyone at our school really like knows them and talks about them a lot.
Okay.
They have their own Facebook page.
Colby does not have that.
If you're telling me that this could be practically free, it's just some vouchers.
Mhm. And we could bring business in.
If you don't clean it up,
We'll clean it up.
Mhm.
you are all fired.
Harriet's gonna be scrubbing
Okay.
the floor until 3 in the morning.
Okay, yes. That's we're all fired if we don't clean it up. Let's go,
It will
Harriet.
be so clean.
Let's go,
It will be
Harriet.
the cleanest.
And then we walk out, and I'm like, after
She
we
has
get
to know
far
that
enough
it'll be clean
away,
and she
I'm
won't
like,
have to fire us.
Harriet, if the mall is closing, it like doesn't matter how clean it is. We won't have jobs either
Empty
way.
threat.
If she fires
Oh,
you,
it's gonna be
she
so
goes-
clean.
It's the emptiest of threats.
If it doesn't go well, we don't have to clean. But no,
But
and
the
then I'm
mall's
like,
not gonna close. It's
yeah,
like,
and then I'm watching it and I'm like, oh no, of course, it's not gonna close and it's gonna be fine. It won't close, for sure.
Okay. Because we're gonna make it so clean.
Yep. Harriet, do you know what this
Yeah.
means? We can
What?
go spend money at the craft store.
We'll be able to use glitter.
I
Do
mean,
you think they have more
we're
pink glitter? I
we're-
bought all the pink glitter they had last week.
we're spending all our own money, but like we can go see.
Okay. Okay.
And then like whatever glitter you don't use, you can keep because you're buying it with your own money.
Because it's my glitter.
Yeah.
And then I won't get in trouble for buying more glitter because I've got some, because it will be for an event for the mall. It'll just be leftover glitter. So I can
And-
bring that glitter home and no one will get angry at me for having too much glitter. And then I
Yeah,
can put
because
glitter everywhere.
Harriet, you
and-
can be like, this glitter saved the mall.
Yeah. That will be, yeah.
You can get
That
so
will be
much
the best
glitter.
glitter.
Yep.
It's gonna be such good glitter.
All right, let's go to the craft store, and then we're gonna go to the craft store and buy a bunch of craft stuff.
Excellent.
I
Cut to like Harriet with just so many
Massive.
sparkly things.
the
and
montage
the
is just
people-
like poster board, glitter, 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 a little bit of glue.
And the people at the checkout are just like, cause they know Harriet, and they're like, "What are you buying it for this time?" And she's going, "I'm saving them all, and we're gonna use the glitter, and I'm gonna save them all, and nobody's gonna get mad at me for buying glitter. We'll have saved them all." And it's just a whole rant about how best glitter, and it's mall saving glitter, and it's saving everybody's jobs, and everybody will be so happy about the glitter, and nobody will be upset about it. To the poor person on the checkout.
I'm just like standing behind you, like holding like the next armful of stuff because you've loaded your stuff on, and I'm like waiting for room to clear off on the conveyor belt as you're talking, and then like load the rest onto it.
Colby does not know about how pink and glittery this concert's gonna be.
Oh no.
Also, I feel. Sorry. Someone with a very large vacuum just passed the hallway. Very close.
Here.
Amazing.
I feel like Harriet has a lot of internalized glitter prejudice they're working through.
Yep.
I think
so
Harriet has been yelled at for bringing home too much glitter before.
Harriet puts half of their money into her savings, and half of it into glitter. It's not a popular choice.
And then this week you put all of it into glitter
I
to
did.
save
This is
them
the
all.
most relatable content. Oh man.
But it's to save the stores so my college savings won't mind. But
Of course. Alright, who wants a scene?
I'll take one.
Alright.
I'll just be in the back of my store, scrolling through all the various social medias that I have, trying to figure out who's gonna care enough to come, and that's when Riley walks in.
Mm-hmm. Are you in the back room or are you just like chilling?
I'm just chilling. There's no one in the store right now. Sam's doing whatever she's doing.
All right, so I'm gonna lean over the counter and be like, so we have to like find people to care about this?
Oh, I'm so sorry. It's such a burden for you.
I really don't know who would, honestly. You know, I get it for Harriet. We have to try. Otherwise, she'll probably start crying. And then she'll probably, like, she could, like, report me to someone. I don't know. It would be so much more difficult. But who is coming to this? You know more people than I do.
Who's cool to you?
I mean, no one. Really.
Why are you doing this?
Why? Well, the more I work on this, the less I have to work in the store.
But if this is successful, the store's not gonna close.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to be a considerate person, I suppose.
That's the first.
Yeah. Well, I've been called out one too many times. Selfishness.
It's a good.
So maybe I'll turn over a new leaf.
It's a good look on you.
Riley visibly blushes and tries to play it off with a flick of the very excessive bangs.
I don't know.
The fringe.
Yeah.
I was just gonna put out tweet, Facebook post, whatever. Just say, hey, I'm playing at the mall tomorrow, I guess. If you wanna come. We're trying to save all our jobs, honestly.
Yeah. I mean, I guess if you're playing, people are gonna show up.
That's supposed to mean something?
I mean, you're not untalented.
I'm making a note. Colby, not untalented.
Just like deliberately not making eye contact with anyone. Like, yeah. You play good music, I guess.
You guess. I've never played a Panic at the Disco song in my whole life.
Yeah, it's good for that. I suppose.
So while we're sitting here talking, I've already sent out the tweet and the Facebook post, and people are already replying. And I sort of hold up my phone to show you.
Like, oh, this is a thing.
It's a thing, I guess.
It's a thing. Well,
I've still got to pick music. I have no idea what I'm playing.
I mean, do you need help with that? I could help. If you need.
If you want to, I mean, I didn't think you knew any other music besides Panic at the Disco.
We'll look.
I might throw in one Panic song, just for you.
Thanks. Just gonna like. I guess that's really cool of you to do. You know. I guess you're a kid.
I reach under the counter and I pull out my binder of tabs. And it's mostly just 90s grunge. And like various Alanis Morissette songs.
I dig. Alright, so we'll go through and start like picking out potential songs. Yeah.
Yeah. I think we're done.
Yeah.
Alright. Who wants a scene?
Who's left?
We've only done 2, right? So
I mean,
Harriet, Riley, and Alex should all have one, I think, left.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Unless you don't have one, but we got scenes. Scenes.
I want to say that it's not quite a scene, but it's a moment where I see Harriet with armfuls of pink glitter, and I'm just, oh no.
I see that and I just start laughing hysterically.
I don't do
I
anything
see
about
you
it.
guys.
It's just, oh no.
Hi Riley, hi Colby. I'm gonna make posters and banners and
And you
props
see
and
me behind her with my arms
flowers
also
and-
full of pink glitter.
and Ned's got some more so that there's enough so we can decorate everything and it will be really pink and really sparkly and really lovely. And do you think it's going to be perfect?
Oh.
I believe in you.
Yeah. Okay.
Everyone's
We're gonna
gonna
save
kill
them
her.
all. Save them all.
Yeah.
Hey Ned, they believe in me. They think it's gonna work.
Everyone believes in you, Harriet.
No.
I'm just imagining that Harriet does that and drops the glitter.
Oh.
And now there's glitter everywhere. I've got to pick up glitter and
And
there's a lot happening.
we're right in front of Colby's store still.
Oh yeah.
And then when you've got too many things in your arm, not to drop, and then you're trying to pick up the other thing, and just so much glitter.
And I can't help because my arms are just as full.
Oh no.
I whisper to you, someone better go help them.
I begrudgingly make my way over in my stompy boots and pick up the glitter. This is just start like handing things.
Just,
Oh,
okay.
Oh my gosh.
you're doing great, Harriet. This is gonna be a great time.
Thanks, Riley. Do you want to? Oh, I mean, you're probably busy, but if you want to come around to my house and later and help do glitter, you can. Everyone can come over if they want, but you can come over and we probably have some cookies and we can make things glittery if you want.
Probably gonna be helping Colby, but
Okay,
if
yeah.
not,
You can Colby can come too if you want. And yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
I look
I
at
gotta go
Riley and I'm like, Riley, can we?
what?
Can we go to Harriet's house after work?
I have to drive you back.
That's an hour round trip, Riley.
Damn it. Oh. It's like quietly whispering, like, this kid is ruining my social life. Oh no.
And I know, to be clear, you can tell that Nat knows exactly what they're doing.
I'm very upset with that.
You're like big smiles, like
Yeah. Definitely the
I hear
head
our
tilt,
round
can
trip,
we?
and I just hold up my skateboard because it's clear that this is the only mode of transportation that I brought.
Yeah, you'll really have to come all the way back if you want to hang out with Kobe, I guess.
I guess
Or
maybe
we could all go over to Harriet's.
I guess we could all go over to Harriet. I could drive you guys. I mean, if you don't mind, Colby, we can help with things. I guess. I am the only one here with a car, apparently.
Yep.
If you don't mind lugging my sorry ass around.
I don't know.
And I'm gonna text Alex and I'm gonna be like, do you want to go to Harriet's house and help decorate with glitter after work today?
I love that you guys are just like texting. Here we go.
You're not there. I have to. I put down all the glitter and I text Alex.
Yes, with 4 exclamation marks. Send. Sounds good. Send. Is Riley driving? 3 question marks.
I'm gonna reply yes, and then I'll be like, Riley, Alex is coming with us too.
And then I type in all caps, shotgun, claimed it, send, claimed it first,
I'll be like, Riley, Alex claimed shotgun.
Fine. We have to do this thing, so I'll drive everyone. It's not a big deal.
Riley's like, we're not saving them all.
Didn't want to save them all at all.
I'm gonna
And then Riley is dragging 4 people to Harriet's
facilitate
house.
everybody.
Oh my gosh.
Well.
Oh, these children. Blessed.
You're so stupid.
So dumb.
Alright.
I love it so much, though.
I might as well actually make the first dice roll of the game now that we're like very much nearing the end.
Oh yeah.
Alright, what are you gonna do?
How well my just spur of the moment social media post did.
Oh yeah.
Oh, good call. Yeah,
Oh
you're right.
gosh. I think that you'll probably get 2 from like 1 from your background, right?
Yeah, because I'm the popular kid. Alright.
Is anyone gonna help Kobe?
I
Like,
could,
yeah.
I also know people, so I share it on my social.
Mm.
To be like, ooh, look at this person that I know.
Ooh, just look at them.
Look at them.
Just look.
Aren't they the coolest? But like I do it like
I really want the
nonchalantly,
caption
so
to
that
just
it
be like,
doesn't
look at this
seem-
person.
Like
look at
check
them.
them out. Cause I don't want to seem like I'm trying too hard.
Yup.
I have to carefully balance the support this
it
person.
would be cool, I guess, if you came to the mall tomorrow. This person is gonna be playing, and they're, like, not untalented.
Exactly. Yes.
Hashtag not untalented. Hashtag professional something.
Professional something, of course.
I specifically
Hashtag,
reply back to your sharing of that and like, so that's what you think of me.
Like,
Aaron is
it just gets liked. It has no response
Oh
because
my
I definitely opened it and stared at it for like way too long, and then it was too awkward to like reply to it because it just timed out, you know?
Oh my
Alright,
gosh.
so 3 die, this is gonna be corporate. I'm trying to save my job.
Hmm.
God, I can't believe.
It doesn't really matter. You have to get under 3 no matter what. Because no dice rolls yet.
Oh,
Yeah.
what did you roll?
Yeah, what'd you roll?
I got 2. That's my lowest.
Alright. So that succeeds. Describe how you get what you want.
Well, this is kind of like a triple advantage type of dice rolling.
Just double
yeah,
advantage.
the lowest number.
Yes.
Okay. I wouldn't know. This is our first dice roll of the game.
We're so far in.
There you go. Okay.
I'll say that their post goes sort of viral, not like across the internet viral, but their
Mhm.
town,
Locally.
their town's locally viral. Like their town is kind of big. It's not quite city, but it's almost getting there.
Mhm.
And so they've got a couple thousand, or like combined like likes and shares and comments.
And you have that like worship of the preteens who can't drive to the mall on their own, so that gets them and their parents.
Yeah, a bunch of kids tagging their parents.
Mhm.
Hmm.
All right. So what? We have 2 more evening scenes, I think. I think Alex and Harriet.
Yeah.
Do we want to do one with Alex and then Amadea? Do you want to do one at Harriet's house?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Everybody.
Excellent.
All right, then I think maybe my scene will be the driving to Harriet's house.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Yes. 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 Yes.
Did
Oh,
Alex
man.
get shotgun?
Definitively in shotgun, because even though I called it early, with against the rules of shotgun, when we all met up, I called shotgun again, and then I sprinted across the parking lot, realized I didn't quite know which one was your car, so I kind of like put on the brakes, and then you like clicked the blinker, so
Yeah.
I saw which car it was, and then like I immediately changed directions because I was kind of going the wrong way, and I definitely got to the car way before everyone else because everyone's just walking because they're like, what is this person doing? But I got a shotgun, which is important.
Definitely makes
Mhm.
Riley laugh.
So I'm kind of like a little bit of a backseat driver, I would imagine. So you're kind of like, I would imagine you like lean back one wheel, like probably the bottom of the wheel driving.
Yeah. How I, as a person, drive. Sure.
Yeah. pretty laid back. But like every time someone like comes out of a corner too fast, I like soccer mom like across, even though I'm not driving.
I'm very confused at first. This is the first time I've ever driven most of you guys in the car, because I'm technically, because it's not my car, but I'm definitely driving
And
all of you.
I'm like flipping through all the music, and I make sure to put Panic at the Disco in, just like staring at you, slowly putting it in, because you said you'd like to listen to it with the other people in the car, but I haven't listened to a lot of it, and so I want to hear it, so I'm just like turning it up and like staring at you to like gauge how bad this is, but like just putting in the music and turning it up decently loud, so you have to like do the shouting if you want to converse with another person in the car.
I'm letting it happen. I appreciate it on the inside, though. For sure.
Any commentary from the 3 of you jammed in the back seat?
What's the seating like in the backseat?
Oh yeah, what is the seating like?
Colby is behind Riley.
Colby is by.
next to
Called
the
it.
door. We've probably jammed Nat in the middle by virtue of probably being the youngest.
Am I the youngest? How old is Harriet?
I don't know, probably like 16.
Yeah, we're the same age.
Probably. Yeah.
But who was the youngest? Because the youngest is getting jammed in the middle.
Them's the
Who
rules.
is the smallest?
Smallest or youngest?
It's the smallest.
I don't know.
As a third child who is the smallest, who has a younger sibling, I still get the middle seat
I'm like
because
tall but skinny. I think. Yeah.
Right?
So I think we reached this impasse that both of us are used to sitting in the middle, but we don't know because there's two of us who go in the middle, and we don't know what to do until someone tells us.
My headcanon
both
is that like we're like the same height, and then Colby is actually smaller than us, but is
No,
telling
Colby's
one of
a
us.
giant. Colby's 6'1".
Oh damn!
No, so what's happening is that you guys are kind of sort of crushed together. You're like sharing. You're not even in the middle. You're sort of sharing the other seat because Colby has their legs propped up on the center console because they're too tall.
excellent.
Gotta
How tall
stretch.
is? Just I want to get a good gauge of heights in this situation. How tall is Alex?
Probably like 5'8", like a lanky soccer player runner person.
All right. So Riley is definitely compensating for being by far the shortest with her clunky boots. There's like 5'5" with the boots.
Which I'm
God.
sure makes for excellent driving when you're
Wouldn't
driving. As a person who has done plenty of driving in boots.
Oh yeah.
I'm imagining that like Colby is behind Alex when it would make much more sense to be behind Riley.
Yeah.
No, Colby's probably sitting behind me only because they can actually see Riley from that angle. If they were sitting behind Riley, they would have time. That's not ideal. So
I like it.
and I keep smacking the tops of your sneakers every time I like reach across to like sock mom Riley.
And
Excellent.
my sneakers are like ratty Vans. Like Colby needs new sneakers.
Oh my
And
gosh.
probably Nat and Harriet, like both our feet. You know how you sit with your feet on the seat? Put
Yeah.
stuff. Because there's just so much glitter and poster boards. and
Oh,
stuff
you're
that
right.
the
That
boot
like
would be
the
full
entire.
and- So we're packed in.
And
Because
it's
nobody
definitely
else
like a
would accept
car
it
car.
in their space. So
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for one of those containers of glitter to bust open. You hit a pothole, and the back of your car is gonna have glitter herpes forever.
Oh.
Riley, you should roll to see if that happens.
Oh yes.
To see- Roll
Driving.
to have it not happen.
Okay. What am I rolling? Do you think?
I would say that would be probably corporate, right? Because you want things to go correctly.
Yeah, I think mine are the
Yeah.
same. Mine are still 3s because I haven't done anything. But I can roll. Let's see. How many doors do I roll?
I'm not gonna
Um,
help you because I think it would be funny.
What?
I'm not gonna help you because I think it would be funny.
Excellent. Excellent.
Would you maybe get a second one because you're the only item?
Harriet would help, but she's trying to, like, give directions and not
Oh, yeah.
jostle glitter and. So
Okay.
it's
Colby
probably
is not paying attention.
Although I am gonna say that Riley is a late driver, which is why she's had so much difficulty being able to get the car because she failed her driving test like twice. So 1 or 2,
If you're a
One.
bad driver,
Just-
roll 1.
just the 1. I have to roll below a 3.
Yep.
1.
Nice. No
Yes, you
glitter.
do not get glitter all over the back of your car.
That shit stays sealed in the back seat.
Amazing. I love.
But we do hit a pothole and they all go flying. And I'm hoping all of
It's
you
a
collectively
panic.
panic
We catch, like,
as you think the glitter has opened. It hasn't.
yeah, literally
I
6
literally
of them.
whip around, like I'm like hanging over your leg. Point like I grabbed your legs and I'm hanging in the back to see if the glitter has opened.
6
And
of
you
them
like
go
gather up
flying,
everyone
and we
check,
catch.
and there's no glitter. And so I like lean slowly back and I like put my hand on your shoulder. I'm like, we did it. They're all sealed.
All of your lives just flashed. Better hope they did. I would have murdered you if you got glitter on this car.
I don't know. I think Harriet would have been pretty happy covered in glitter.
It's probably covered in glitter anyway.
You're right.
Truly terrifying moment.
The most important reason for rolls in this game.
Mhm.
Did you get glitter in the back seat?
Anything else while we're in the car?
I think
Other
that's
than I'm quietly singing along to the music, trying to pretend that I'm not enjoying listening to it, even though they're.
I'm just enjoying that you're enjoying listening and just like raptured.
Oh my
Colby is finding that they actually know some of the lyrics and are trying to like quietly sing along. Even though this is
I
not
want
the
to
music they listen
be
to.
super chaotic and say that like you've always avoided putting this on in the car, and now I'm like, oh, I own this CD.
Because it's pop music.
Oh my gosh.
Alice, oh, I felt that look.
It's fun. It's fun.
Okay. So do we want the scene at Harriet's house?
Yeah, Harriet scene.
Harriet scene.
So I imagine we're like on the kitchen table and she's got little bowls and put like snack food in them and has got everybody like drinks and is very excited about having people over. And so she's got all the glitter and stuff from the mall that she just got. And then she darts off into her room and comes out with like several armfuls more. And
I have
she's
never seen so
really-
much glitter in my life, and I'm like,
Glitter, glitter.
Okay. Have you all got enough drinks and snacks? I can get more. I can find more. We probably have something in the cupboards somewhere, but if you want something else, or we can just make the posters. I've got glitter here and poster board there, and we've got to make it really, really shiny. Just the glitterier, the better. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just imagine that I'm like I have the chair leaned back and vacuuming a giant balloon. Like, but with like the chair leaned back on his legs, look kind of guilty, but like not really. And just the idea that I've taken this entire bowl for myself and I'm just vacuuming up a number of Cheetos.
What's your band name, Colby?
It's just me.
Well, you need a name.
Okay, here's my pitch. Here is my official pitch. Colby says, it's just me.
Oh,
No.
Allison.
I was reminded
That's my pitch.
that it's.
I mean, you can just put my full name. I guess.
You know my pitch. My pitch is that Harriet started writing down, and Colby
It's
didn't
just
see
me.
what she was writing.
And then 3/4 of the way through the poster. before anybody realizes.
Yup. It's just
And
me.
so I've got okay. So this is what I've got so far. It's just me, starring Colby, and it's just like got little love hearts and like so much glitter, and it just looks like really cutesy, and they're like little like ribbons that she's stuck on with bows, like pink bows, and a butterfly in the other corner. Okay, what do you guys think?
Whoa. Are you in like art club at school? You seem very artistic.
Thank you. I'm not, because by the time I work, I don't have time. That's so nice of you to. I just. So do you like it? Do you think it's? I think.
I think it will definitely get people's attention. I feel like you can see space.
Chloe's
Okay.
just looking at the poster, not saying anything, but you can see the marked difference between Harriet's cutesy poster and Colby's entire skater boy style of
Aesthetic.
exclusively wearing graphic t-shirts with the sleeves cut off
Oh no,
and ripped jeans.
Harriet sees that you're looking at it, and then she looks at her poster, and she looks at you, and then she goes, wait, and she turns away, and she draws something, and turns back, and there's a pink skateboard on it, because skateboards make everything cooler, and Colby's really cool.
It has been canonically established that skateboards make you cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's canon.
Is that better? I made it cooler like you, Colby.
Hi, Colby.
Yeah?
I like it. I'm not cool though, but
Should I make it cooler? Oh,
no,
I don't
you're
know
fine.
what's cooler than skateboard. Is anything
More
cooler than
Ice cold.
more skateboards?
Alright.
Okay. So yeah, she's drawing more skateboards.
Yes.
Nice. Anything else anybody wants at the house?
Are you guys actually making posters, or are you
Yeah, I'm helping.
I'm
I
definitely
have
helping.
made a single poster that just says Colby, band, mall,
I'm making
and I
save
put
the mall
a
posters.
sticker on it.
And then I reached over with my bowl of Cheetos and I drew a sketch around all the words you wrote, just included it in that. I'm like, nice collaboration. And then I Cheetos.
Yeah. Excellent.
Oh my gosh.
Colby sees your very much half-assed attempt at a poster, and it's like, I know you don't want to save them all, but your posters are going to make it so we don't save them all.
I made a poster. Alex and I collaborated on a poster.
Participation is very important.
Wait, sorry.
I didn't think you know the definition of teamwork.
Maybe.
I can be a team player every once in a while.
I
Nice
put my
surprise.
arm around your shoulder and I have the cheese spill probably, and I'm like, she's a great team player. Patting you on the shoulder, and you're just like.
I do genuinely laugh in my uncomfortable stiffness.
Alright. So, do we want
As I
to
steal Cheetos.
play through the party, or do we want to montage the heck out of the party?
I feel like we could montage it, but I feel like it makes rolls based on how well this goes.
You right. You right. You're
The
right.
consequence
Yeah.
might work.
Yeah, let's do it.
So maybe everybody pick a task and then roll to see how well their task goes.
Mm-hmm.
And then we can montage how the party goes based on that.
Okay. What are some party tasks?
Well, Colby's is pretty much just play the music.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mine is gonna be front door hype squad, like getting people to come in and getting people hyped and leading people to where they're supposed to go.
I think I decided to surprise start charging dollar admission.
Yeah.
And then yeah, that's me.
It's to save them all. It makes sense.
Yeah. $1 for kids, $5 for adults. But kids have to be accompanied by adults.
Excellent.
And any and all donations over that goes directly to saving the mall.
I want to also be accepting donations on behalf of the mall.
Oh, to be clear, I'm doing that as well.
Good.
I'm taking a cut because one of my goals is to do a crime, so.
I am accepting donations on behalf of the mall with fake perkiness all the way.
I feel like Harriet has decided on something as her job, but she definitely probably forgot that she doesn't like lots of people or loud noises. So she's trying really hard, but she's sort of not.
Do you want to roll for decorations?
Yeah, she can roll for decorations, but then she's sort of like,
Yup. Alright, time to
Excellent.
figure out how many we're rolling for all of this.
I am delegating tasks as a true person in charge does.
I'm gonna say 2 because I'm a jock and I'm hyping people up.
I'm also gonna say 2 because I'm stealing some of it. Which I think is a point in my favor.
Yes.
Well, it's because it's their goal.
yeah. I'm gonna say 2 unless someone helps.
I will help with decoration.
I'm delegating, I mean.
Yeah, you delegated me to help with decoration.
Mhm.
So 3 for him.
I'm rolling 1 because this has nothing to do with any of the things I originally wrote for this character.
Fair.
My favorite part about this is that Harriet sings.
Yeah.
She does.
And plays piano,
It
right?
hasn't come up, but she does.
You just hadn't thought of it because Colby's so cool.
Colby's so cool, and Colby has a band.
And
which is
Harriet
Colby, but
doesn't like crowds, so.
It's true.
Amazing.
I will say Colby also sings though, and they will sing with their own song.
Alright, does everyone have how many dice they're rolling? Allison?
I'm 1 because I am just fake delegating people to make it look like I'm doing anything.
Okay. Oh yeah,
And
because
also
you're
stealing
taking
money.
you're taking a couple hours off work to do this, and so you need to make it look like
gotta
you
make it
should
look
be
legit.
getting paid for this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although I do have a special talent in making things look like I should be getting paid for them, while also not doing anything at all.
That's true. I would
That's
give you 2
true.
for that. That's
Okay.
all you do is pretend to be working.
Yeah.
That's the
Which
only
is
thing your
sometimes
character
more
has
effort than
done.
the actual working. Because of like the lengths that I go to like not work.
Yeah.
But
But if anyone were to point that out to you, you would be very cross. So
Like, you
Really?
accidentally became a decent manager
Yeah.
because you spent so much time literally delegating tasks to Harriet.
Yeah.
Accidentally became.
Hi, little chunky boy. Hi. Come here. Come
all
here.
right. So does anyone have a
Alright.
stat other than 3 and 3?
What?
No.
No.
I mean, there were situations we could have said that we shifted things around in, but
But did we? Or too
No.
late? Oh wait, yeah, so it doesn't matter which thing we're rolling.
Just
No.
gotta try and get under.
Everybody's just gotta roll under 3.
Alright,
Ready?
I did it.
I got a 1.
I got it too.
Me too. Did we all succeed?
Yeah!
Yeah.
We did it! It's a great party and we saved the motherfucking mall.
Decoration.
God damn it.
I like how in this cycle of you've literally been trying so hard not to do something, you've cycled all the way around to doing the thing.
I know. God damn it.
Yeah. So now we can now we do the thing, which is, I know words. Wait, what's it called? The end. So, at the end of the game, each player takes a turn briefly describing their character leaving the mall, focus on how they feel about the events of the day, how they have changed, or what their plans for the future are. Talk about how they accomplished their goals or shifted their priorities. Discuss how their relationships changed or stayed the same. Or if anyone else has a couple of things that something they need to do before the end, we can do that too.
Colby wants to do a thing.
Okay, do it.
So, after the show and everyone's clearing out, Colby is getting very people tired because of how many people have come up to them asking for autographs, which Colby literally does not understand, cannot comprehend. But as the last people are leaving, Colby just walks over to their store just to put everything back away, because they keep a lot of their stuff at the store because it's their favorite place. And
Precious.
I'm gonna say that Riley's gonna follow me,
Yep.
just because she doesn't want to be there anymore either.
Nope. Oh my god. So Riley definitely is kind of follow and be like, so Alex and I were talking that we maybe wanted to go and do something after this. If you maybe might have wanted to join. It's totally up to you though. You could definitely not, but I think it'd be fun.
I just stare at you for a good second, and I just say, of course I will.
Great, good. Cool. Riley is entirely flustered and does not actually know how to handle the situation. As cool as she pretends to be. She's just got very okay,
Just Chloe just laughs at you, and then they're putting away their guitar, but then they just stop for a second, take it back out, and then they start playing something, and it's a Panic song.
oh no. Oh no.
this is happening, Allison. Stop it.
Allison as a person hates this. For
Does
my character,
Riley?
it's great.
Good fade to black. You're like playing that Panic at the Disco on your guitar in the records.
Yep. Pretty much. Riley walks up to Colby and fade to black. You can imagine how that night ends.
You say that, but you have to drive me home.
That night, in that moment, they're still in a mall.
I'm also gonna say that Chloe comes home with comes in the car with you two, presumably to do something else with Riley after.
Alright, yeah.
Damn. Does anyone else have a scene before we montage it out?
Harriet's just obsessively cleaning because
Oh yeah.
if they didn't clean it up, they were going to get fired. And Riley's not helping. Colby's not helping.
I know.
I think
I asked Riley to come do a thing after, so I feel like we were gonna leave.
Yes.
I think I kind of
Possibly.
forgot.
Just Harriet
It's just,
cleaning the mall
I'm so sorry.
by herself
I'm imagining
there
you
was a
call your
lot of
parents and
glitter.
you're like, "Hey,
everywhere.
I'm gonna be. Can you pick me up a couple hours later? It's gonna be a little bit."
Oh.
Precious baby.
Mm-hmm.
So possibly the next day at opening, they find a small child just finishing up cleaning the mall.
No, Harriet, it's a Monday.
You gotta go to school.
And she's racing to get time, and it's very stressful.
Oh.
She's the cutest.
Harriet.
Oh my gosh.
So you definitely see her at school, just like, exhausted. But she's still
Covered in glitter.
because you can't just take days off school.
I imagine.
Because-
So here's what I imagine is that like partway through you were like so exhausted that you took a nap, and so you show up to school and just like half of your face is like covered in glitter because you slept in it.
in the glitter, and she's like definitely wearing the like same clothes as the night before, and
No.
it's a mess.
Incredible.
I imagine that I thought it was pretty cool that we saved them all because I kind of didn't think it was going to happen. I invited Riley and stuff to get pizza after, and then I realized Harriet wasn't with us, so I sent them pizza and brought it to them at school because I knew they would be at school because they never miss school.
Mm-hmm.
So I brought them like leftover pizza. And then I'm probably gonna be like gonna go to Colby's record store and try to find music like Panic at the Disco to try and see if like what this music is actually like. Because now I'm curious and I understand.
Harriet definitely cries when you bring her pizza. Like she just is very emotional about it. Because it's so nice of you, and even if you did forget to help clean up, but you brought me pizza, and that's more important because you love her so much because you're such a good friend.
Oh, I thought we were gonna clean them all next time we work next Saturday. Oof. But I brought pizza. hug.
Oh my gosh.
Harriet just forgives you immediately. She's forgiven Riley, even Riley ain't even gonna apologize. Like,
Oh, oh, Harriet.
At all costs.
I love her so much.
I know.
I feel like I'm just like, well, I guess we did it.
Like, that was a wild couple of days.
Yeah, I'm like, wow, I made $50.
You're like, is this what crime is like? And you're like, starts on a path to crime.
Yep. I'm
Oh
like,
no.
and then I like go to my job the next week, and then I like go to Riley's house, and I'm like, Riley, on the next Saturday, I'm like, Riley, let's go.
Riley is definitely late to that next time. And very upset.
Oh gosh. Well, does anyone have anything else? All right. Then we're probably gonna call it for the night.
Woo!
I love
Ooh.
our children.
I
They're
love our
the
disaster
best.
children.
They're so
They got real
good.
gay, and I love it.
I love it.
I'm.
It was great.
Oh my gosh, Crispy, yes.
I love
Oh my
it.
gosh, yes.
That's incredible. Okay,
I
okay,
love it.
okay. We're gonna raid invert. We need to figure out a raid command for invert. Rinvert, Rinvert. Invert's a really cool dude. He's real nice.
Heck yeah.
What should our raid? What funny thing could we say that's positive that brings in? Do we want to just do be gay, do crimes?
Hell yeah.
Be
So-
gay, do crime.
So basically, put any emote you have that you want on like each side of it, and then be gay, do crimes in all caps.
Well,
Is
he
that-
definitely succeeded in be gay, do crimes today.
We
We
really,
did.
truly did.
Net did crimes, and it was gay.